What's up, YouTubers out there? How y'all doing? What's that sizzle? What's that sizzle? Okay, I got my saute going with onions and bell peppers here. I am going to prepare smothered beef liver with onions and rice. Now my rice is just about, really it's done already. I drained some of the water off. I added a little chicken bouillon flavoring and some parsley to it. This is brown rice, and I'm just going to let that continue to simmer on low. Here in the pot, I've got my beef livers here already fried up. Now they're not well done. I usually fry them to like a medium well, so that when I add them to the saute, I add my water, a little chicken bouillon flavoring to it. It's going to start to smother in and cook down, and that will finish it. But anyway, it's Friday. It's Friday. I'm so happy. Now see, when I do my saute here, sometimes I season my saute, but for the beef liver, I'm not going to do that. It's already been, the meat is already seasoned. So it's at a caramelization right now. So you see the shininess and the browniness of it, which is a combination of the drippings from the pan. I use the same pan that I fried these in. It's the same exact pan. I poured the oil off into another pot, and I saved some of the oil on the bottom and the dripping for my saute. Okay, so you kind of like want a high heating temperature there. Okay, I'm going to get started. I'm going to take my tongs and spoon in and tong in the meat. I'm so used to saying spoon in. I'm going to add them. Just put them on in there. Now, you can add your water first, either way. Put them on in there. My St. Louis accent in there anyway. All right, now I'm going to add about 2 cups of water. And you want to make sure you have your heat on high, because when you begin to add things, you know, definitely it begins to make the temperature go down. It's a little chicken bouillon, so just add, it's putting it right on top of the meat. Put it right on top of the meat. And you want to have it on a high heat. So then you take the tongs, kind of press them down. You can also turn them, because you just want to get that distributed in. And also too, sometimes I'm such on an impulse when I cook. I could have also added the water first in the bouillon, blended it all in, then the meat. So you can do either way. But because I did it this way, I'm going to go ahead and blend in and press it down too. I'm going to turn them in and get them blended in. I got it on a high heat so that it will just go ahead and all blend in, cook in, and simmer. That's the way we want it, because at this point it's going to begin to form a nice gravy, and that's what you want, because this water here combined with the flouring of the meat, the drippings, the oils, it's going to all marry together and become a gravy. It's going to just be wonderful. Also too, I have some baked asparagus here. It's already done. It only took a couple minutes in the oven, because I preheated the oven to about like 450. And I just sprayed the pan with a little olive oil. You can use butter. Put little small butter pats on each individual stalk. A little salt, a little pepper. That's it. Okay, now back to this. As you can see, it's beginning to bubbly boil. And that's what you want. That's exactly what you're looking for. That's exactly what you're looking for. Boy, oh boy. Yes. That's what you want. I know a lot of people are out today. The weather is pretty nice. And I just say be careful. Some states have lifted their ban on stay home, stay safe. I know my daughter, you know, she's down in the state of Georgia. They lifted their ban today. I don't think that's quite safe. I think, you know, these governors have to really consider the lives of the people they are governing, and be more considerate of that. We just got to be careful, even if we are living in a state where You know, it's been lifted. Just be careful when you go out. You know, make sure you're covering up your face coming in. And just something that I didn't mean to bring up, but this back here was in a pot. This is actually fresh garlic and lemons, and I steam inhale when I come in. If I have to go out and get essentials, I boil this, and then I take a towel and put it over my head, drape it down, and I let the steam go in through my nasal passages. It is a wonderful thing. The pH levels of garlics and lemons and oranges and pineapples, oh man, it really boosts up your immune system, and it helps become a nice a good safeguard against this coronavirus that's out. You know, we're trying to live. You know, I want to live a long life, honey. So I'm doing whatever I can to try to keep myself together. Plus, I take care of my mom. So, I got to take care of me and her, you know. And so, oh, yeah, look at that. So you're getting a nice, oh, yeah, honey, the party is on. They partying up in her. How y'all doing? They partying. Look at that. Okay, at this point, it's a nice rapid boil, and that's what you want. So in just a bit, I'm going to turn it down. Get my... I had to bend down and get the lid. I'm going to cover that with a lid, and I'm going to turn it down almost to like a medium low, because I want it to continue. I don't want that to stop, because that is going to form into the gravy. You can already see it beginning to form. You want to go on and cover that up. Meanwhile, the rice is done. Oh, that steam off of there. I'm going to take my spoon here. That's done. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the burner off, and the heat from it will continue to steam it and finish it. Yes. And so basically, that's basically it. I'm letting it continue. Let it continue to simmer. It's very simple. This is excellent for those of you who have low iron deficiencies, people who are anemic. That's the same thing. Liver is an excellent source of iron, but it is high in cholesterol, so be careful. You know, what may be good in one area may not be so good in another, so be very careful how much you consume. I do consume liver maybe, lately I've been consuming it like every month, once a month or every other month. Chicken livers I love because I myself am anemic, and so it's an excellent source of iron. Get another peek-see there. And that's going to begin to thicken up. I'm going to let it continue to go because I would like to plate this up. Yes. Yes. And so in the meanwhile, yeah, you know, foods that really aid in boosting your levels in your body, your iron, your vitamin C, your pH levels, your immune system. These are the types of foods that you want to rely on. These are the foods you want to consume, because that is well needed, especially in these times. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. Yes, ma'am, and yes, sir. As it continues, take a look-see. Get a feel-see. Oh, yeah, that's doing good. That's doing real good. That's doing beautifully. And you probably want to go ahead and let it simmer on low for maybe about another 20 minutes or so. You know, I eyeball a lot of what I cook. I don't really measure. I just kind of stay with my food, and I can kind of tell when it's done. So I can't give out too many recipes on things. People might say, well, how much of this? How much, you know, how many cups of this, or how many teaspoons or tablespoons of that? I really don't know. I really couldn't tell you because I just eyeball it. That's beautiful there. That's really beautiful. Okay. I'll let that continue just a little bit longer, and I'm going to begin to plate up. I want to go ahead and do a presentation of this wonderful dish. Yum, yum. All right, I'm gonna get a little rice here. Let's get that rice. We're gonna fill that up. Okay. Take my tongs. I'm gonna get out a small one just for presentation. Just for presentation, I'm going to get a little bit of it. It's going to get thicker as it continues. And you want to drizzle it. There you go. Little bell peppers, little onion. You want to get that. You want to get them onions. Those are excellent vitamins for you as well. Okay, and one more. It's not as thick as it's going to be, but I'm going to pour that on as well. Take a couple of these asparagus. All right. There you have it, smothered liver and onions, beef liver and onions with a little asparagus on the side on top of rice. It's easy. It doesn't take all day. Just pace yourself, or you can definitely get it done. It's wonderful. All right. I know a lot of you grew up not liking this. I didn't like liver myself, but now I love it. You know, your palate will change sometimes as you get older. Your taste of choice. Oh, yeah. So try it. It's wonderful. How y'all doing?